We should go and see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something.
Yeah, because I'm sure they would just leave those wide open for us to escape from in the middle of their death game. Alice, for being so logical and rational, maybe you should put your boobs to good use and find a way to get us out of here that doesn't involve mine or, Phi, I suppose, death. I don't know how you would use your boobs to help us, but guess what? You fucked us over. Maybe your boobs should do something for me right now. That would make me feel better. It's not gonna happen, but it would make me feel better. Greetings, my beautiful viewers. I am the Hunter of Comedy, and welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. So, last time, as you may recall, we had a difficult choice ahead of us. A choice so difficult, I already know what choice I'm gonna make. I'm going to choose Ally, because last time we started to do the Ambidex game where, basically, if my hope in humanity... Because my hope in humanity is not dead yet. Surprisingly, I know. But my hope for humanity is not dead yet. Pardon me. So I am going to choose Ally. Now, you're going to see the ramifications of this choice, whether they're good or bad, in a few minutes. So, until then, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to make that choice, and we are going to reap what we sow. Vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Oh, joy.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
Oh, good.
Thank you for your participation.
This almost seems like a clinical trial or something. Originally the Ambidex game wasn't made, as a sinister thing. It almost feels that way, but, is that the case? I have no idea.
Ambidex gates now opening.
Phi is not going to be happy with me. As Phi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer.
What the hell were you thinking?
That I have faith in humanity. Fuck you.
Did you hear anything I said?
Yes! You explained for 10 minutes how Ally was the best choice and then told me to do the opposite. Yeah, I was. And yeah, I did.
Then?
Well, I wanted to believe in Alice. As did I. I chose to believe in Alice. That was my choice, and I will take full responsibility for that choice.
It's not really a rational decision.
Well, rational decisions are for rational people, and I'm an emotional decisioner because I am an emotional person. Deal with it. I know.
Yo, what's up?
You are not helping.
Siggy! Hey, what are you kids doing over there?
We're chatting. Give us a minute.
We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
We will. We will find out.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally, let's get ready to rock!
Yeah!
Ambidex game! Round 1! The results! If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Damn, there's everybody. Ah! No! I was trying to recreate my reaction from the first time. I am still pissed about this! So, yes, as you may have noticed, this was the big thing I was worried about. Because here's the thing. Having to replay this game knowing that this was the choice Alice was going to make, it hurt. It hurt because Alice was all ice. She was, like, really big in the last game. And just like a piece of ice, she betrayed me, stabbed me in the back into my heart. Why, Alice? Why, Underboob? Why would you do this to me? Why? You're all horrible people. And also Clover's kind of a horrible person because she also chose betray. Ironically, Dio and Quark, the group I did not expect to do nice things, did the nice things. Which, like I said, is kind of awkward. So, yeah. I feel pretty stupid right about now. But you know what? You know what? At least someone made the right choices. At least some people weren't assholes. I don't want to hang out with Alice anymore. Alice is a bitch. Why is it that all, like, big-boobed, like, ladies in these games are bitches? First it was Lotus, who I later forgave because she's a mother. I don't think Alice is a mother. I have no reason to be nice to her. Underboob betrayed me and I feel hurt. The feels, I have so many of them.
Here are the results from your game.
Thanks.
Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Damn. Hey! Alice! What the hell is this?
Excuse me? I just made the most rational choice.
I should have, I honestly should have seen that coming. Honestly, in my first playthrough, I really should have seen that coming. But, I mean, I wanted to believe in her. I really wanted to believe in her. And no, it's not just because of the underboobness and the fact that, yeah, she's not wearing anything under that weird little thing. The onk thing that barely covers her nipples. It's not because of that I chose Ally. Maybe deep down that was a part of it, but that is not the real reason. Anyway, I genuinely wanted to believe in humanity. And she stomped on that like the Egyptian bitch queen she is. Fuck you, Alice. Fuck you, I would.
The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray.
No! If everyone chooses Ally, everyone gets to live. How could other people not figure this out?
Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
Oh! Oh, Alice! You're on thin ice, bitch! I made a nice pun and I wasn't even trying. Why? Why did you do it?
I could ask you the same question. Why did you do something as stupid as choose Ally?
Because I had faith in humanity and because I figured out by chart that if we all choose good, we all live. Why? Haven't you ever heard of the prisoner's dilemma? The best solution is for all of us to choose Ally.
Oh, really? All of us, huh?
Yes!
Kay and Clover chose betray too, you know.
I'm not forgiving them either. I am very disappointed in Clover. In fact, if Snake were here, I think he'd have some words with Clover.
Yes. I know about the prisoner's dilemma. But everyone picking Ally isn't a reasonable outcome.
Except that it's the best outcome that everyone should have strived toward.
Just look at the results for this round. What do they tell you?
That some people are stupid. The two groups, one group and you, who chose betray are the less stupid ones.
You're a pretty tender-hearted guy to trust somebody you just met.
Yes, but... again, we're going back to the original argument I was having, which is that people instinctively are going to choose whatever is best for them personally. It's horrible, and I hate that people do it, but guess what? They do it. And people that are nice and good, like me, who have the faith in humanity, often get stepped on. And you know what? I refuse to change my ways. Damn the torpedoes. I will make the choice that I believe is the right choice. The choice that I believe in. So guess what? I don't regret my choice. I'm gonna live with the consequences of it, and Alice will forever not be best girl. You hear that, Alice? You were potential best girl, now you are nowhere near. You will never be best girl. You will never be best girl. Sleep at night with that in your mind, bitch. I'm upset, in case you haven't noticed.
Well, maybe tender-headed would be a little more appropriate in this case.
I want to punch you in the teeth.
Oh, was that upsetting?
Yes.
My apologies.
You don't sound sincere at all, bitch.
I'm only trying to warn you.
No, you're not. You're trying to be a bitch with your condescending smirk and your barely clothed boobies.
Alice is right.
And you gave Fi an ability to scream at me for something. Good job, Alice. This is what I wanted. I wanted everyone to hate me for being a nice person. Thanks. You made that dream come true.
You made a stupid choice. And thanks to you, our BP is down to 1 now.
Yeah, well, it's not 0. We'll be fine. We'll find a... we'll find a way to get more BP, so maybe you should stop being such a bitch. In fact, if I get paired up with Alice again... pardon me. If I get paired up with Alice again, I'm gonna choose Betray just to spite her. Because then either I'm gonna get my points back, or she is gonna get 0 points, and either way is fine with me. God damn it. I set my jaw and stomped away from Alice and Fi. My hands had balled themselves into fists, but my throat was tight and my eyes stung. Why? Why had she done it? Quark, Dio, and Luna's group, on the other hand, seemed calm, almost happy. They were the only group that made the good decision.
Thank you. I'm so happy you chose Ally.
Yeah, me too. I like you. I really like Luna. Luna hasn't done anything bad so far. Luna is potential best girl. Because guess what? Luna's the only person who hasn't been a bitch so far.
No problem.
I'm guessing Dio seriously wanted to choose Betray, but he didn't because Quark.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick Betray.
Told ya.
What?
Hey!
Mr. Dio told me to pick Betray so that we could get 3 points. He said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then, if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9.
Except if someone betrayed you, you would get none, because you're a stupid son of a bitch, Dio.
Oh, Dio, is this true?
No, that's not what happened at all.
Kidding! I lied. That was a joke.
I don't think Quark is kidding.
Mr. Dio would never do something like that.
I don't know if I trust that.
It was a joke?
Honestly, I think that Quark is defending Dio for some reason. I don't know why he's defending Dio. Dio seems kind of like a son of a bitch. But, yeah, he's doing that.
Yeah. Man, you really had me going there.
I really surprised you, huh?
Quark is saying I really surprised you. I think that was a way of showing, Dio, don't fuck with me. I think that Quark was in a way threatening Dio. That kid's smart. I like him.
So you really were planning to choose Ally all along? Thank you. Thank you very much. Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do.
Except for Alice. Fuck you, Alice.
Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
I understand.
Oh, old guy. You also chose Ally. You are cool. I want to hang out with you next time so we all get more points back.
I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh?
Oh, I feel so bad for him. Just like me, it seems like even though he is old, he has not given up on his hope in humanity, which is very important to have at his age.
I suppose you could say that.
You were complaining about the fact that you had to hang out with the old man and then you chose Betray. I honestly think that Snake would be very disappointed in you. Now, at the same time, if I'm thinking about this 100%, I can't know what Snake would choose. However, I don't think Snake is the type of person who would sacrifice others in order to, like, save himself. It didn't seem like the type of person that he was in the first game. Only time he ever got crazy violent was when Clover was in danger, so we know for a fact that if he had to, he would betray us to save Clover, but if Clover's life was... that's funny. If Clover's life was not in danger, then Snake more than likely would tell everyone choose Ally. At least that's what I would... That's the Snake that I believe in would say.
I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
It looked like there had been some sort of argument between Kay, Clover, and Tenmyoji, although whatever it was seemed to have resolved itself amicably.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Because how else would we get enough points to leave?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Yeah, I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
Okay.
They're already open.
Right, you are. So, let me just close them.
Yeah. And there go our hopes and dreams, ladies and gentlemen.
The Ambidex gates have closed.
Thanks, we couldn't tell.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon round. Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Which makes sense because we had Sun cards last time. Moon cards? Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore since they've got suns on them?
Yes, indeedy. Now,
You'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
Okay.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, like in that sorry, with that information, even if, let's say Luna, who seems to be an absolutely, like, you know, adorable cinnamon roll, gets 9 BP, she might not open the door and might wait for other people to get more BP. Now, then again, you can always open it and be the asshole and leave us behind, but it just depends. Also, I wonder, like, in the first game, let's say, for example, Sigma, my character, gets 9 BP. Could someone kill me, take my bracelet, and use it to open the door? This is information that we are going to need to figure out.
Of course, you could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where everybody just keeps going back and forth and losing points. After all, if there's nobody with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5, round 100, round 2000. You might even go all the way up to round 24,9,004,897.
God, you almost had like an orgasm with that number. That was freaky.
Although, I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
Yeah, me too. Hey, can I ask something?
I don't know. Can you?
Don't fuck with me, rabbit. There's rules who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people exactly.
Yeah? So?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
Nope. There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you.
Yep, I was right.
There is one thing, though, Siggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
What? What do you mean?
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Yeah, that is, like, directly contradicts, you know, math with colors.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
Oh shit, so I'm right. If someone dies, their bracelet comes off, and we can use that to keep going through the different doors that we need to. So if some people get like 0 BP early, we can technically continue the game until there's even just 1 person left. Well, no, then again, to play the AB game, you need minimum 2 people. I'm guessing it probably is possible to end up with just 1 person, but then they're screwing themselves and they can't get points anymore. So, shit.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Ding ding ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
But, wait, hold on a minute. Do these things even come off?
No,
Yes!
they do indeed.
Oh god. I'm right, you die, they come off.
Then how do I take it off?
Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
What's the second way? Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
It should be obvious, come on! Death!
Oh, Theo, I think you already know.
Yeah, any relatively smart person could figure it out.
What?
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
I mean, alternately, I could cut off my arm, but I don't know if there's a way to do that without death. So either way, death.
Of course I do!
Oh, well. I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really.
You die.
Why is everyone so shocked by this?
In fact, your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
That is actually a fun, exciting fact.
You know what an electrocardiogram is, right? Technically, it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium, but you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, 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 beep. When someone dies on a TV show.
Yeah.
Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So, when that signal goes away...
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
Yep. So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
Actually, that proves that Robot Gandhi is not a robot. Because the bracelet, he'd be... Oh wait, no it doesn't. I was thinking that like Snake, like he could take the bracelet off if he wasn't a person. Thing is, from the robot suit that he's in, you can't take it off. It's like a part of the suit. He's unable to remove it. So yeah, I guess that doesn't prove that he's a person. He could be a robot. I may be right. Robot Gandhi could be a robot.
Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round.
Oops. I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
No, it will not.
Next round.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything?
I mean, I've already figured it out. All the people who have, like, 1 BP, if you know, they make a bad choice again, like if they choose ally and the other person chooses betray, they will die. Just death, no more. So, I get why they have to explain this exposition, it's because it's a game, but people would be smarter than this. People would easily figure this out.
Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game.
There. That's if I had to guess. I'd say it's going to be Tenmialdi. Or Siggy. Oh, or maybe Fido. Or maybe everyone.
Everyone?
What?
Why would Zero say everyone? There's no way that everyone would die unless... Like, what would that mean? What would it mean for everyone to die? I mean... This game is complicated. We have math with colors. Like, you know, do the right thing and you're fucked. And another son of a bitch 9-door. Seriously, this game is getting more and more convoluted by the minute. Why?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized. Just like when you break the rules.
I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
Death. You mean the needles in our bracelets are going to activate and we'll die?
Correct, Siggy. Full mark.
I ought to get an extra point for that one. So, if I had been right. But how had she known before Zero told us?
I see. Phi, Sigma, and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
That's why she was worried and told us to do Betray. It makes sense, but at the same time, I am upholding my own justice, so screw all y'all. I'm upholding my justice. My justice is maximum. I took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There were no rules about how many people could or couldn't pass through the 9 door. That means it was possible for everyone to escape. The secondary chromatic doors could be opened by any number of people so long as you had the right bracelets. Bracelets would only unlock under 2 conditions: leave the building or death. BP hit 0, needles in your bracelet would activate, killing you.
Oh, one last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right? There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green. That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But wait! You've already got those bracelets! Have a look! The color's changed, hasn't it?
So yeah, every AB game, the colors on our bracelets change, which is very interesting, and it also makes teaming up with certain people hard because you never know who's going to be your ally next time, or who's going to be your, like, you know, enemy next time. Because, for example, if I was suddenly paired up with, say, Dio, then Dio obviously has his own plans and designs of, like, how to get out of here that may differ from mine. So, yeah, it makes the game so much more difficult. It makes it harder for everyone to do the right thing, and that's the point of it. At least that's what I think, anyway. I'm yellow now.
So am I.
Me too.
I'm paired with Luna, a person who is actually a good person.
It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait, really? Mine still says solo.
It looks like Luna and I both changed, although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite.
Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I guess this must be magenta.
It looks more like purple to me, but I'll just let them call it that.
Are you two magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, that's that team.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover is a solo?
Looks like it.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed.
Yeah, I actually noticed when everyone was pulling up their bracelets and looking at them for, like, their points. I noticed the colors changed then. Again, I didn't say anything because I knew that Zero was going to point it out. Honestly, we are getting close to the point that I don't know what's going to happen. We're getting very close because we have gotten pretty far. We're about 3-4 hours in, but this game is going to be long. To give you a memo, this is the flowchart. This is where I got to. This is where we are. So, yeah, we're going to get back to this point, which isn't too terribly far away. That's the next puzzle room. I literally just got to it, and then I had to quit for that episode. So, we have a little bit more talking to do before we catch up to where I was, but in about 4 hours, we got this far. Like, this far, my last time. That's in one route. This is gonna end up being a long series and a long game. And while certainly, like, different things are gonna happen in these other routes and everything, and I'm gonna be able to skip stuff eventually, like in 999, buckle up, ladies and gentlemen, because we are in for the long haul, and I am excited to see what's gonna happen. But let's move on.
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The parent solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random.
I wonder if it actually is random, or if that's just what Zero is telling us.
No rules or anything!
Yeah, I'm skeptical now. Very skeptical.
Now, with all of that explained, I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never meet again.
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore.
Thank God! I won't have to deal with the rabbit puns anymore.
I mean, you guys are good from here, right?
Yes! Leave! No one likes you!
I'll never see you guys again!
You say this like it's a bad thing. This is not a bad thing. At least not for me. I don't care what you feel. You're a horrible creature.
Did you really think I was gonna cry?
No, I didn't.
Suckers!
I really hope you never come back again. I hope that you get shot, and then cooked, and then eaten. I know that you are just like, a projection on a wall, but I want a computer virus to make it so that you get shot, cooked, and eaten because you are a rabbit and you deserve that.
As if I'd cry over you dummies!
Well, fuck you too. What the? You fucking dick.
You mad? Anyway, good luck. I may be gone, but I'm always watching.
Papa Zero is always watching.
Maybe I'll see you again someday.
Probably.
Have a nice tragedy.
Well, thanks for dropping that on us and then just leaving.
That little piece of shit.
Yeah. See, this is like... You know what Zero just did? Zero is like a mom who tells their kid that she's getting a divorce from daddy right before sending you off to school. Like, have a good first day at school. Daddy and I are getting divorced. Yeah, that's what Zero just did. Although in this case, here's the thing. I am happy to have a divorce from that thing. May it never come back again. It's gonna come back again. I know it is. I don't know. I haven't seen it come back past this point. I'm pretty sure it's gonna come back just to make more rabbit puns, just to fucking torment me. Fuck the rabbit puns. Anyway, let's keep going.
If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
Oh, if I could, I would do that too. That sounds gross, and yet I'm in total agreement with you, Dio. I never figured I would agree with Dio. I don't really want to think about that.
So what happens now?
Now we go through the other doors and hopefully don't die.
We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Alright, the time limit. Yeah, we have to wait for the time to run out. Because they assume that, like, 2 hours is plenty of time just to do nothing. Well, it's 42 minutes now. It's not terrible. But still, it's a bit of a time to waste.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something.
Yeah, because I'm sure they would just leave those wide open for us to escape from in the middle of their death game. Alice, for being so logical and rational, maybe you should put your boobs to good use and find a way to get us out of here that doesn't involve mine or, Phi, I suppose, death. I don't know how you would use your boobs to help us, but guess what? You fucked us over. Maybe your boobs should do something for me right now. That would make me feel better. It's not gonna happen, but it would make me feel better. Fuck you, Alice.
If there's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur. There's no point in standing around.
Yeah, okay, at least there is that.
We lose nothing by looking. And if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Yeah, that's a point.
Let's split up.
Yep.
5 minutes would give us a good half hour or so. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections?
Nope. There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn. How the hell did I end up here? Why? Why me? Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. I hadn't pissed off anyone, at least not this bad. I didn't owe anybody money and my family wasn't rich. If anyone was hoping to get a fat ransom payout for me, they'd be going to be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius, nor was I any Olympic athlete, and I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose on his earth. Yeah, none of those things are true, at least as far as I know. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know it yet. Had I started a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked into some terrorist group server? No. Had I witnessed an assassination? God, I hope not. Had I gotten wasted and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Well, yes! Oh! Okay, that's gotta be a story in and of itself. But it was just the one time, hence the one-night stand. And she was the one who went after me. Anyway, I was just an ordinary college student. If there was a reason I'd been abducted and put in the Nonary game, I sure couldn't see it. Why was this happening to me? I thought back to what I'd been doing right before I was taken. The memories were still a little blurry, but they were there. Flashback theater. That looks like a vintage car. Okay, so it is December 2028, early morning in the California desert. Okay, why do I have such a vintage car if I'm so poor? People can't, poor people can't afford vintage cars. I'm sorry, they can't. And this game was made in, 2010 or something like that, I think? I don't remember. No, 2010? I'm not sure. It was sometime in the 2010s. I'm not sure when. So, yeah, it's definitely weird that Sigma has such a nice looking car. I don't know why that struck me, but it did. The moon was beautiful. I just finished writing a paper due that day and was heading to my car from the research building. The parking lot was empty, and a bright moon cast sharp shadows across the chilly pavement. Last time I'd looked at the clock, it had said it was 2 in the morning, which meant that today was Christmas Day. You got abducted on Christmas? That is a shitty Christmas. So why was I at school typing away feverishly on Christmas? There were 3 reasons. First, My home computer has suddenly decided to eat shit. Well, when I hit the power button, I just got nothing. I didn't have time to spend all night troubleshooting the stupid thing, so I headed back to campus to use one of the school machines. Second, the professor in charge of my research group was a Buddhist. Christmas didn't appear to have any sort of significance to him, and part of me couldn't shake the thought that he was trying to make some kind of point. Regardless of the fact that, like, you know, your professor is Buddhist, you're on vacation during that time. There are no classes. There is winter break that happens before Christmas. You would not be at the university. Now, I don't know how it works in Japan, but obviously this does not seem set in Japan. At least I don't think it does. Therefore, more than likely, no. Yeah, because it was in the California desert. No, this is set in the U.S. So, yeah, no. That's a plot hole, but, you know, well, whatever. We'll let it slide. Third, my girlfriend had broken up with me a week before. Oh, dude. Oh, man. Okay, ow. So let's get this straight. He was kidnapped while having to write a research paper right after his girlfriend broke up with him on fucking Christmas. Seriously, this guy has worse luck than anyone else I've seen, and I have seen a lot of characters with bad luck. See Danganronpa for a reference. I'm sorry. I don't think we should see each other anymore. Goodbye. All I got was that one cold email. Try as I might, I couldn't even get in touch with her. Okay. Something I thought about a second ago, and this definitely, I think, confirms it. His computer suddenly ate shit. His girlfriend suddenly breaks up with him, and then he's suddenly kidnapped. This does not seem like a string of coincidences. This seems planned. This seems like someone planned for this to happen. Like, whoever kidnapped him probably messed with his computer so that he would go to campus so they could kidnap him, and since he broke up with his girlfriend in an email, it's possible the girlfriend was either, like, you know, told to stay away from him, or possibly, like, you know, something happened to her that whoever kidnapped him caused. I don't know. But there's too many coincidences here for this to just be a huge coincidence. I'm sorry. Of course, that meant that I wouldn't be attending the party we'd been planning on going to. Somehow, I didn't think drinking myself around a bunch of happy couples would be a really good idea. Probably not. At any rate, I'd stayed up all night to finish my paper and emailed it off to my professor before the sun began to rise. I'm surprised the campus was still open. Typically, they close at like 10 o'clock. As I walked across the parking lot, I felt light. Perhaps it was the relief of finishing my paper, or perhaps it was the 5 energy drinks I'd chugged to stay awake. Perhaps it was both. Yeah, chugging 5 energy drinks is bad for you no matter how you swing it. Like, 1 or 2 is, like, okay, but, you know, chugging 5 is like you are approaching dangerous levels of staying awake, which is not good for you. Oh, that's what we look like. Huh. He doesn't look bad. I slid into my car and stuck the keys into the ignition after only 2 tries. Yeah, those 5 energy drinks surely took it out of you. It makes it so difficult to put the keys in. I mean, like, you shouldn't... I mean, like, after 5 energy drinks, shouldn't you be a master of putting things in holes? No, the answer is no. I twisted the key. Nothing happened. Huh? I jiggled the key in the slot and tried again. And again. And again. On the 5th try, the engine made an odd creaking noise, like metal on metal, and fell silent. Yeah, maybe you should stop after the first couple of tries, dude. Okay, yeah, that's a bad sound. God damn it. You stupid piece of shit! This is what I get for buying a vintage car instead of like a new car that has like a DVD player in it. Meh! First world problems! I screamed and pounded on the steering wheel, but nothing worked. The console was about to get a visit from my fist when... Poof. Oh no! Oh lord! Oh no! What? What the hell is this? Why is my car smoking? I should be the one smoking. I am a college student. Oh no! I clawed the door, and for a moment I thought it was just my panic and lack of sleep that was keeping me from opening it. It wasn't long before I realized the truth. Shit! Open, goddammit! What was going on? My mind was racing, trying desperately to puzzle out what was happening through a haze of fear and caffeine-fueled neuron misfires. That was when I saw it. Just a glimpse in the rearview mirror, but I was certain there was someone behind my car. I spun around as fast as my very tired college student sitting in a car I spun around as fast as a very tired college student sitting in a car can. Hey, what's up? I'm here to kidnap you for my game. It's gonna be super cool, bruh. Who's there? My vision started to swim as smoke filled the car. The more of it I inhaled, the heavier my body felt, and I could already feel the world starting to go dark. Plop. The last of my strength failed, and I collapsed sideways into the passenger seat. My eyes slowly drooped closed. And that's when I woke up in an elevator with a pretty girl, and we did not have a conversation about sex or drowning. When I opened my eyes again, I was in the AB room with Phi. Glad we got that all sorted out. Why is this happening to me? I mean, the politician thing, sleeping with a politician's wife could be a part of it, but, yeah, I mean, okay, one, I still want to know how that happened. Two, I don't think that's the case, and if it is, I will laugh my ass off. I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and headed off. Okay, so last time I chose the infirmary, I will choose that again, because basically what we're going to do now is we're going to go around and talk to everybody, and, listen to their problems, and, get more of an introduction of the characters themselves, beyond just the character tropes that have been established. However, we are going to do that in the next episode. We are just about at time here, so I do think that, we're maybe cutting it a little bit early, but I definitely think this is a good place to cut it, because next episode, we'll talk to everyone, we'll get to know everyone, and I don't need to get to know Alice because she's a super bitch. Anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. Appreciate you being here with me. We are almost caught up to the point that I was at. Oh no. DualShock battery low. Oh no. Hold on. Okay, so next time we're going to head off to the infirmary. We're going to chat with everyone, and hopefully get to know them a little bit better, because while I know Clover and a little bit about Alice, and by a little bit I mean a shit ton, but still not quite sure on that, I am looking forward to getting to know everyone else. And like I said, I've done this once before, but I always love, as you can tell, I'm having a lot of fun with this, because I don't remember absolutely everything that happened, and it's kind of fun to go through it again. Anyway, thank you everybody so much for being here with me. Appreciate you solving this mystery with me, and next time we're going to get to know everyone else and hopefully figure out who would betray me and who would ally. So thanks again, and I will see you next time, my beautiful, beautiful viewers.